It's the National Football League on EA Sports. And we're in for a show from Anthony Richardson. He's going to have to air it out plenty this week. It's the Colts and the Jags, and it's coming right up on EA Sports.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League finds us in
Happy Wednesday there, Daniel. Wrapping up the season here, man. We're 7-9 currently. Slight chance of a playoff appearance, but I seriously doubt it.
Mike Tirico, Greg Olson. Long road to get here, but now we are here. The season finale. Playoffs begin next Saturday, so it's time for one last regular season kickoff.
In Week 18, it could just be so tricky, can't it, Mike? I mean, on one side, you got teams that have the playoffs wrapped up. So Week 18, it's a chance potentially to rest some starters or maybe get them out of the game early and get geared up for next week and the start of the playoffs. You got some teams that are fighting for their lives. They need to win Week 18 or else their season's going to end. And then on the complete opposite side, you got guys making plans for the offseason, figuring out where they're going on vacation. Week 18 is a tricky thing around the league. A lot of division games, a lot of interesting matchups. And we're just wrapping up stage one of what is an unbelievable NFL season.
The Jacksonville offense ready to go to work for the first time. Leading them out, the former #1 overall pick back in the 2021 draft, it's Trevor Lawrence.
There wasn't really anything fancy about the performance in last week's win, Mike. I mean, he had the one interception. He would clearly like to have that one back. But for the most part, I thought he did a nice job keeping the ball out of harm's way. However, it's clear after reviewing the film, he left a lot of opportunities out there. I think there was a lot of meat left on that bone. 2 touchdown passes, those were great. He's going to continue to lead his team to more wins in the future. He has to do a better job identifying those mismatches, finding those opportunities, and when they present themselves, he's got to take it.
Lawrence now on second down. That's complete. He finds Brian Thomas. It's a pickup of 13 yards. First down, Jacksonville. Lawrence will give it to Bigsby. And he's brought down after a gain of a couple. Look him up on a second down and 8. Working out of the gun, it's Lawrence. That one's complete. It's Tank Bigsby.
Really well done here by the defense, Mike, executing this zone defense, and they've got to be able to pattern read. You're not just going to drop back to a spot and just play like a robot. Based on what the receivers do off the line, the defenders have different rules of where their zones move to. Well, they had that one dialed in right from the jump, and
there we go. Let's go, Latu.
Quarterback leaves the pocket. The hope is that it buys him a little time to allow second reaction from his receivers downfield. What he's not accounting for is the speed of a lot of these defensive ends in the league, Mike. He closed that distance a lot faster than I think the quarterback anticipated, and he comes away with a sack.
The Colts offense going to take the field here for the first time. They're led by their man at quarterback out of the University of Florida. It's Anthony Richardson.
And he's coming off a game where he's pretty much held in check for the majority of the contest. He had a couple nice throws here and there, and I think that's what gives this team hope that he is the quarterback for the future, Mike, because when he's on, it looks like big boy football. The problem is they just don't see it enough. He didn't get into any sort of established rhythm, never found the end zone, and of course he had the one interception. I think today, get him off to a good start, get an idea of what the defense is looking to do to counter you, and find some easy layups to get this quarterback going. I think last week they weren't able to do it, and if they don't find early success today, I have a feeling the result might not be all that different.
That's complete. Jonathan Taylor out of the backfield. And he's going to be run out after a gain of about 6, but that'll be good enough for a first down.
We're starting to see this so often, Mike. The days of just having a running back who you're just going to turn around and hand it to, yes, that's still a critical part of NFL offensive football, but their ability to be used in the passing game, just one more thing for the defense to have to defend, Make them go sideline to sideline, line of scrimmage to the end zone. Defend every blade of grass, and a really good running back goes a long way in doing that. The receiver thought he had a nice soft spot in that zone coverage, and he settles down to give a nice target to the quarterback. But the defense had eyes on him the entire time. Secure rally tackle prevents that from turning into a big play.
They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. From the gun, Richardson. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. He might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down. Out of shotgun, Richardson. In trouble, and he's going to be taken down.
The best thing they did here, Mike, is keep their rush lane integrity. What that means is you have to rush the quarterback as a unit. Keep him in the pocket. Keep him on that X. And when you do, man, he becomes a sitting duck for this pass rush.
Oh, hello. He is stopped in his tracks on that one. They made sure that return was not going any farther. Set to go now on 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Lawrence. And the rush gets there. He'll be tracked down.
It's so easy to underestimate the speed of this quarterback until you get on the field. They break down your pursuit angle so quickly because of that speed. So give credit to the defense. They understand it's a collective effort to contain this guy. And this time, defense wins and brings him down for a sack.
What's up, Grief? Welcome back, man. Last game of the year here. Do we have a chance at the playoffs? I don't know. 7 and 9.
Lawrence.
Great defense again. Another punt, guys. This could be one of those games. We got to capitalize. That first drive was not good. Got sacked on 3rd down. Punted. Just got to get a rhythm.
Here's Downs to return. And he's going to be brought down after a short return. And that's where his team will get possession of the football. The Colts offense back onto the field as you take a look at the playoff race in the AFC. And this is where we stand. Final weekend of the regular season is upon us. We'll know the brackets and the seedings for the postseason into the night. 2nd down and 8. Richardson going to look to throw. And this one is caught by Pierce. And they'll bring him down, but not until he gets to the 38-yard line.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play. And it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion. And then really, it's the yards after catch that did the rest. And that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
Here's 2nd and 9. Looking to throw. Richardson. Now he'll run it. Give him 11 on the scramble. And give them a new set of downs.
Mike, the defensive line rush plan is critical when you're playing quarterbacks like this. You have to keep him contained in the pocket, because the second he gets out of the pocket, we can see what happens.
First game. Oh, I don't know if I played the dang Jaguars. See, I did like a half-season sim to where it was real statistics, so I didn't even look, man.
Richardson will give it to Taylor. The hole closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3. They face 2nd down and 7. They'll send a tight end in motion. They go right back to Taylor. He'll get about 3, and that's going to lead to 3rd down.
Yeah, no, I have legitimately, when I started, though, I've lost 3. I think I'm 1-3 with this team. It's one of the worst times I've had as far as playing a franchise game. 1-3, man. All been close, though.
Richardson. And that'll wind up
incomplete. Got 50 cents for the
PA. The first quarter has come to an end. So we've come to the end of a fairly evenly played opening quarter. What will the second quarter have in store?
It's always good defensive play. It's just like last night when I threw that pick 6. It's stupid crap like that. Fumbles. I'm going to have to definitely work on Anthony Richardson to build him up a little bit. He's only a 70 overall, which I was actually kind of surprised in. Might go for it here.
It's too long for a field goal. They'll go for it here on 4th down. Here's Richardson. That's taken in, and he is going to have a Colts first down. They find a way to convert on 4th and 10.
And this is where the speed of your inside receivers are so critical. He lines up in the right slot. But, Mike, look how far he covers to where he ended up receiving that ball. You can't have all day. Those defensive linemen, they are coming after your quarterback. So the speed in the slot is critical. That's a great example why.
He'll work this ahead for 2, maybe 3. That's the former #1 overall pick, Trayvon Walker, there to make the stop. Second and 7. Here's Richardson. Going to keep this himself. And they will take him down.
All right, now we're getting some traction with that nice read option.
Anthony Richardson. I mean, it's not hard to see why they want to get the ball in his hands as often as possible, both as a passer, but when you can get him as a designed runner, his size and speed, he is a handful for defenses.
They'll come up here, 1st and 10. On the give, this is Taylor. And he'll get about 5.
Yeah, you're probably right, man. I get a little crazy with the spin. I should have just ran it out.
Zone read, it's a give to Taylor. And he's into the
How you like that power run? Way to go, Taylor.
touchdown Colts. That touchdown puts him in double digits. Now 10 rushing touchdowns on the season.
That's the one good thing about Taylor. I'm not sure on his contract. I should have looked at the roster and stuff. We'll look at it after this game. It's end of the season anyway. We're going to have to, like I said, I want to build the offensive and defensive line. Holy shit.
Do you believe it? It's no good. That is his first extra point.
I can't hit a damn field goal to save my life. It's always something crazy. Oh, he's
So the
something
lead stands
crazy.
at 6-0 as this one is kicked off. On the return, it's Devin Duvernay. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. The Jags offense ready to see what they can do with this next possession. They're still in search for their first points in this one, but only trailing 6-0. And this drive will begin with the first down. He'll try to get back to the line, but he's not happening.
One thing I do, I like the linebacking core on this team. They're pretty solid.
And they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
Now second down throw for Lawrence. And that'll be caught by the running back, Bigsby.
There's a lot of ways to get the ball in the hands of your running backs, and it's not always by just handing it.
Yeah, I wonder if that Bigsby guy's off one of those Chappelle skits. Bigsby. I could have swore that was a character name.
Third and a yard.
Come on, big third down here.
We'll try and run here with Bigsby.
Come on,
And
bro.
they'll keep the drive going. He's
Seriously.
got the first down, up past the 40-yard line.
Thought I had that.
Really just the same approach that an offense would take on a quarterback sneak, Mike. You don't necessarily have to spring them for a huge gain. Can you buy just enough space up front to pick up 1 yard? That's exactly what they did. Pick up the first down.
And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
Now, this is the epitome of a really short throw.
Yes, that's him.
Catch. And listen, for a quarterback,
Maybe it's like a
it
cousin
only
or
looks the
something,
same.
man.
You don't always have to throw the
Oh,
ball
God.
down.
Ingram always
To
freaking
generate
burns me,
explosive
dude, on
plays.
this.
These drag routes can be very, very
The blind racist.
A
Yeah.
big play for
That's him.
Jacksonville. It's a gain of 34.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone. And this is where you have to finish drives.
And he'll manage to get this.
Yeah, mine too.
Up a 5.
There's so many episodes that are my favorites off that. I remember I had the original, like, DVD box set.
Duvernay in motion. They'll get creative here on the
Nice, good
sweep.
stop.
And this is not going to work out as planned.
Yeah, make it,
Try to run a
yeah.
play like that. It is blown up behind
God, there's so
the line.
many, like, countless classics.
Lawrence from the gun here on third down.
Got him, let's go.
Run for it.
What are they
And he'll be
calling?
stopped at the line of scrimmage with a flag down.
Holding.
Let's check on
I'm
the
about
call.
to say, man. We're declining now. I'd rather him take a field goal.
So it is fourth down. They'll bring on Cam Little for this Jaguars field goal. Little's kick is good. And the Jaguars are on the board.
Oh, no
They put
doubt.
the lead to 6-3.
It's always a little bit of a letdown.
Or you remember,
You find yourself deep in the red zone and you have to settle for a short
Was
field
it,
goal like that.
you remember the
In this
skit
case,
where he was
he's
with,
able to
like,
put it through
Prince and
make
Rick
it
James? He's
Anthony
like,
Gould
I'm Rick
now to
James,
return.
bitch.
And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28.
I'm Rick James, bitch.
The Colts offense.
So
And Anthony
classic.
Richardson getting ready for their next drive. And he's been a real threat.
And Charlie
in the red
Murphy.
zone and beyond. Take a look at the NFL leaders in rushing touchdowns.
They played
by
basketball
quarterback.
with Prince at one time. That was so funny. Yeah.
They'll start this on the ground. It's Taylor.
Oh, man.
Down just shy
Yeah.
of 40.
Remember he had dirty shoes? I think, right? He had dirty or muddy shoes, and he got them all over the white
2 minutes
couches.
to play in the first half of a
Yeah,
three-point
fuck
game.
that cats. I remember that.
We'll come back to Indianapolis after this.
Yeah, game pauses. Oh, God.
So from the
Remembering it is
39,
like
they come
watching
up
it.
on
It's just so
first
funny.
and 10. Now Richardson.
Oh my goodness, almost had a crazy catch.
It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be second down.
So as halftime looms, Mike, they have to find a way to capitalize on this drive right here and make sure they end the half with some sort of points. Now, that incompletion, not ideal, but at the very least, it stops the clock. Catch your breath, get back in the huddle, and this next play, it's got to be a gotta-have-it best play call.
Oh, that would be epic. It's in 2K. Oh, Jesus.
And now you can see they're really
Jerry
getting in rhythm in this 2-minute drive. Now, after that last completion, Mike, they
Charlie
cross
Murphy.
midfield. Now the mindset goes to,
He used to call, I said, memories like darkness, darkness. I've seen Charlie Murphy.
They got to see if they can finish this thing off.
God, that was so crazy.
Here's 1st and 10. Out of the gun, here's a give to Taylor. And a good run there. Going to get him 5 yards.
Oh, God. Yeah, me too. Me too. I think we've all known somebody.
A 2nd down throw for
Oh,
Richardson.
got him beat.
Here's a deep
Oh, my God. I still have not mastered the deep ball. One-on-one freaking coverage. Come on.
Well, not exactly breaking news here.
Make a
Mike. They've
damn
got
play.
Speed on the perimeter that just not a lot of teams in the NFL have. So even though that ball falls incomplete, I think they have to continue to do it. Continue to pressure this defense and make them defend the entire field.
Oh, got
As
him.
they're worried about him running by them, there is a lot of space open.
Let's go, Richardson.
And he's out of bounds all the way inside the 15-yard line. A gain there of 24 yards. 1st down, Indianapolis.
You certainly can't fault the secondary here. The coverage was almost too good downfield on 3rd down. The quarterback realized quickly there was nowhere for him to go with the ball, decides to become a runner. He's able to pick up the 1st down and some.
On 1st down, it's Richardson.
Oh, God, get out there. Oh, give him the 1st down, for God's sake. You know what we're coming up on here, Grief. It's almost time to do the dang quarterback dive, or whatever you call it, in the goal line. Quarterback sneak.
Enviable spot to operate from.
Unless I could
Here's
score here.
2nd and inches. On the handoff, it's Taylor.
Oh, yeah, it's time.
1st and goal coming up. They try
It's time for the goal line quarterback sneak. All right, here we go.
It's the quarterback with the sneak.
Touchdown. I knew it. Let's go. Unstoppable. The big man taking it in for 6.
Anthony Richardson. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Certain quarterbacks have a knack for that, and he
Yeah,
finds the space
that's the
to get
smartest
in
way to
zone
go,
for a
man.
touchdown.
And definitely it's best to go right at him and not take it to the outside. I learned that the hard way.
And I believe the
Oh, they're going to challenge. Either way, if they challenge me,
indicating
I'm
let's
still
get
gonna
a
freak it. I'm gonna
closer
do it
look at
again.
this. They trigger this automatically in the last 2 minutes of the half.
After review of the play, the ruling on the field is reversed.
So take away the touchdown.
Oh,
The
God,
officials
so I gotta
ruled
take a
that they did not
timeout.
get the football
I guess we'll do it again,
across the
Grace.
plane, the goal line.
Yeah, what an ankle. Yeah. How are they calling a play when you're looking all the way at the grass? You can't even
Here
see the
now,
damn
second down.
line. Here we
And
go.
They'll try to sneak it here. Looking for that crease inside, and that did
Are you
not break the
kidding
play.
me?
No doubt about it. They are going to mark him short.
Oh my God. All right.
Half yard. That's all they need on this 3rd and goal. They'll run the
There we go. Come on. Replay that one. Jeez, dude.
Touchdown, Colts.
You know, we spent so much time talking about the heroics of a game-winning drive to end the 4th quarter in 2-minute mode. Now let's talk about a 2-minute mode, Mike, at the end of the 1st half. It might not be in walk-off fashion, but I'll tell you what, executing that here, going into halftime, changes this entire
Yeah, it is, dude.
Now Gay for the extra point.
It really is. What?
Oh, he missed another one.
That son of a bitch is getting cut.
Extra point, 2.
God almighty, I've never missed 2 extra points.
Very little time remaining.
He's freaking gone.
As this kick is away.
This is the last game he ever played.
Fielded in the end zone. No move to bring it out. It's
I seriously, dude, I have never missed
come out to the 30-yard line.
that many freaking.
Now
They got
flags
false start.
fly. Looks like someone got going early.
I have never
and
missed
it's
2
gonna
extra
turn
points.
it to 1st and 15.
This is crazy. Field goals, yes. Extra points, no way. They're supposed to be gimmies, right? I might as well at this point start going for 2 every time.
Duvernay in motion. They fake the
Got
jet
him.
sweep and give it up the middle.
Got trash out of here.
Stop in his tracks. Loss of a couple on the play.
All right, a 3-12 score. What did you expect, right? After kicking 5 field goals in the last game
Here on
and
this
losing
final weekend of the
on a pick
NFL
6,
regular season, as we'll
you
get
take the
down
lead
to it
12-3.
right now. That's what the coach is, Jonathan Coachman.
And we
on
can't
EA
make
Sports
extra points either.
Halftime report.
For anybody who's
Okay,
just
Mike,
tuned in.
thanks very much. And welcome in everyone. This is the EA Sports Halftime Report. So let's get you caught up on what's going on around the National Football League. As far as the early games go in that 1 o'clock window, we'll be focused on that game in Nashville. A big one for the Titans, as they'll square off against the visiting Houston Texans. In the late afternoon games, the place to be might very well be Denver, Colorado.
Yeah, no doubt. No doubt. And like this one too, man. I remember the one I played, a couple years ago, we ran series with the Bears.
And the New York
I was
Jets.
making like 68-yard kicks. This one's damn near impossible
We saw
to make
former rushing champ
68-yard
Jonathan Taylor
kicks.
be a big-time factor in that first half. He wound up finding the end zone on a touchdown run to help give his guys the advantage here at the break. These two teams ready for the second half, and so are we. So let's get you back out to Mike Tirico and Greg Olson. Both these teams running through their final adjustments. It's time for the second half. And for the call,
I'm just going to let it go through because I forgot what the hell I picked my focus to be. And I actually like the way it's set up, so I'm just going to let it count down here and just do what it's going to do. How many yards I got passing, I wonder. Surely, God, I got more than 21 yards.
All right, Coach, second half.
Oh, I forgot we get the kick. Nice.
Here on EA Sports. Josh Downs now on the return. Oh, he's got room past the
There we go.
30.
Nice return.
Oh, very good field position to start as the return is past the 40.
There you see Jonathan Taylor with
Jonathan Taylor
a 1,000-yard
and the
season
Colts
in
head back for their
touchdowns.
next possession. And as you take a look at the numbers, you have to imagine he was the topic of conversation in that locker room at halftime. They got to find a way to slow him down. Nothing they've done has worked so far. On first down, they'll start with Taylor. And he'll get this up to the 44. Foye Oluokun with the play.
Yeah, I've seen that. I hope he breaks it again. He's got a long streak going right now.
They'll go again here with Taylor. And they'll have it across midfield down at the opposing 46-yard line.
And he just continues to chew off more and more yardage with every single carry. And you can see here with the numbers, Mike, for as strong as he was in the first half, it almost looks like he's gotten even stronger now here in the second.
On first down, they'll stay with Taylor on the ground. And he does not want to go down. Somehow he turned that into a gain of 6. They'll work now on 2nd and 4. They'll give this one to Taylor, running right. Trying to find somewhere to move forward, but nothing going. Tackled for the loss of a yard.
This is what every defense in the league is shooting for, Mike. Negative plays. That's how you kill drives. Force teams to play from behind the sticks. Great job here, taking them down for a loss.
From the gun on 3rd down, Richardson. And he's going to get there. He got the first down, not by a whole lot, but that'll keep this drive rolling.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch.
No, he was actually short. They just didn't challenge it.
On winning first down, but as a defense,
So I heard him
when you're able to take them back for a loss,
snap the
second
ball.
and long, you can really become more of a pass-centric defense and really tips the scales into your favor.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12. They'll run out of the gun. It's Taylor. And he'll take this ahead for a gain of about 5. And here comes 3rd down. Throwing is Richardson. That one complete to Pierce. And he's going to be taken down short of the marker. And that is going to set up an interesting 4th down decision.
As a play caller, those are the plays that just drive you crazy, Mike. You think you're going to pick up the first down, you get tackled just shy of the sticks, and now a little bit of a gamble here on 4th down.
The field goal unit on the sideline. They'll line up to go for it on 4th down. They'll run for it. It's Taylor. And he picks up the first down here. But hold on, will it stand? There's a flag on the field.
Ah, go figure.
Former All-Pro guard. Guilty on that one. And that one just short of the crossbar.
Oh, my God. Now we'll miss field goal, too.
It's no
I had
good.
to
And
miss
their
extra
lead
point.
will stay right where it is. 1st and 10.
Watch this flag out there.
Lawrence.
Nice, good coverage.
He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback.
Yeah,
just
0 for 3,
being
but who's
smart with the
counting,
ball,
right?
Understanding it didn't quite develop the way he intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way.
Craziest game ever, man. Yeah, very rough
Will
game.
give it to Bigsby. And
Oh.
5 yards closer,
Leighton
now
Bigsby.
3rd down coming up.
Jerry.
Here's Lawrence to throw. He's going to air this out for
Got it.
Davis.
Nice pick. Go, baby, run.
And the Colts are going to have it at their own
Good defense, dude.
32-yard line.
When you find yourself
Yeah,
in
the
this
blind
situation,
running back. Yep.
defense,
This is the story of Leighton Bixby, blind running back on the Jacksonville Jaguars.
That's exactly what this defender did. Takes a chance, bets on himself, and comes away with a pick to save them some points.
The Colts offense and running back Jonathan Taylor set to take over once more. The cushion is 9.
17 for 78, not that bad.
1st and 10.
4.5 yards of good. Take that.
Richardson will give it to Taylor. He'll
That was
struggle to get back to the
really
line of scrimmage. Maybe gets a yard out of that one. It's 2nd down.
good. 192 yards to 80 something. Let's go. Wow.
Richardson to throw. A
Good
quick
catch.
throw. That's complete on the slant. And they'll work this close to a first
Yeah,
down.
dude.
Maybe just a tad short.
I watched the game.
Now a 3rd and 2.
Yeah, I know it. I know it. I think my franchise brought him good luck.
A tight end in motion now. They'll try and run for this.
Oh,
It's
nice,
Taylor.
man. Way to get that
Keep the
first.
drive moving. He's got the first down. Up to the 45.
Nothing real fancy about this call here, Mike, right? In this 3rd and short, just get the ball to your running back, make sure he has enough
Oh,
space to
yeah.
get the first
Well,
down, and they're able to convert.
you're right. Yeah, I forgot about the Raiders, dude. I forget what freaking division they were in.
So they come to the line for 1st down and 10.
Hey, the Raiders will have their year again. One of these years. Before the Bears do, I believe.
Throwing, Richardson. He'll be forced to just throw that one away.
Yeah,
It's
KC and yeah.
So defensively, there's always
No,
the
can't just
initial
have that,
pass coverage
right?
plan, and then when that breaks down and the quarterback goes into scramble mode, how fast can you then move on to the 2nd phase and what they call plaster, meaning find the nearest receiver and almost play him man-to-man, and it's exactly what they did here, and there was nowhere for the
Another
ball to
nice
go.
run. Taylor working on that 100-yard
This
game.
just shows why you can't count
Yeah, I
on
know the
just one
feeling,
guy
man.
to
I was
take
3
him
years
down.
old when the
He's a
Bears won their
powerful
first
enough
Super Bowl.
runner. You gotta have guys coming in support when that first
Last
hit is
Super
made.
Bowl, I have,
It
of
takes
course,
a
so I
team
can't
effort
even
to stop
remember
him,
it, really.
especially once he gets going.
3rd down, 3 to go. On 3rd down, here's a run by Taylor.
He was tackled at the 46-yard line. A gain of 2 on the play. Brings up 4th
Yeah.
and 1.
Yeah. It was unfortunate. I remember that. They were on a good run, actually.
So, 3 quarters have come and gone. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Only need a yard, and it's 4th down. They'll go with the sneak. Oh, he's trying to get low.
That didn't work.
Push forward. I don't think
We
he
weren't
got
tough
there.
enough on that one.
He is short, and they've turned it over on downs. Off the play fake. Here's Lawrence. Got a man downfield. It's Thomas. And they're going to move this ball inside.
Dude, how did he get that ball in there? I should have picked that.
line.
These wide outside the number throws. This is where a quarterback really gets to show off his arm strength and arm talent. This puts a ton of pressure on the defense because now they say, all right, we have to defend every single blade of grass.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Now here's Lawrence. Laying out, and he made the catch. What a play. Give him a dozen yards on that one and give them 1st and goal.
And that's what you call being fearless, going over the middle. That's not everybody's cup of tea in this league, Mike. Some guys love to operate outside the numbers, and some guys understand their role is in the middle of the field. And
that's in the
Oh,
end zone,
wow.
and
Let's go.
intercepted.
Turn it the other way.
Oh, big hole left side. Inside the 20. And he's going to
There you go. That's payback.
all the way. Touchdown, Indy. What a spectacular take back for the score. You can stay in your own end zone and just take the touchback. Better yet, go the other way and get the touchdown.
And just a great heads-up play there, Mike, not only to secure the ball in the end zone, but then to recognize he had an alley. He's able to outrun the rest of those guys, and now he finds himself taking it all the way back for 6.
And now you get the pick 6, and right on the heels of that, the offense comes out to go for 2. Now Richardson. This is going to be caught. So it's an 8-point swing. Not just the pick 6, but add on a 2-point conversion.
Mike, I think all of us can remember exactly where we were during a certain Super Bowl where throwing the ball this close to the goal line ended up being a disaster. But unlike that time, they ran this pass play to perfection, and the result, 2 points.
And no chance to return this one. Through the end zone for a touchback. There's Trevor Lawrence as he and the Jaguars get set for their next drive. And this defense has really had their way so far, intercepting him twice, forced into a number of bad throws, and generally the D has just made it tough to operate all game long. On 1st down, Lawrence. Now a screen set up for Bigsby. They'll mark him down up at the 44-yard line.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
Lawrence now on 2nd down. Catch made right side by Thomas. And they'll work this close to a 1st down, maybe just a tad short. Following the completion, we'll get a stoppage here for an injured player. Something you did not want to see here in the final week of the season, as he will get himself checked out. From the shotgun, it's Lawrence. And that is
Hey, great coverage out there, man. This defense coming alive in this one.
And that'll set up 4th down.
For the most part, he's been very accurate accurate with the ball. I mean, he's completing over 60% of his passes, but because they haven't been able to get any big explosive plays, continue to push the ball downfield, hasn't really translated on the scoreboard just yet.
They'll try it now with Bigsby.
There we go. There's that run defense stepping up big for us, man.
Behind the line. They have turned it over on down.
You find yourself down big. It's the fourth quarter. There's really no choice but to go for this at this point. But once again, this defense, they're up to the task, and they come through yet again with a huge stop.
The Colts offense ready to take over once more. And right about now, they might be thinking, are we sure we want an off week next week? They're going to head into the bye with momentum as they try to polish this one off. They'll run on first down with Taylor. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. And the big night continues. That last run gives him yardage to put him over 100 for the game. Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10. They go right back to Taylor. And just a short pickup there to the 35. They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8. Zone read, it's a give to Taylor. And he'll only manage to pick up 3 yards. And that leads to 3rd down. Here's Taylor. This will not do the trick. They've stopped him behind the line. 4th down coming up.
This is one of those down and distances where the offense really could either run or pass, but give credit to the defense. They sold out to stop the run, and boy, were they right. They take them down for a loss. I think at this point in the game, Mike, when you have things under control, not only were they able to hold on to the ball for a while, they still were able to manage to add 3 points.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. Here comes the Jacksonville offense now, heading back onto the field. Things not looking good. But see if they get the turnaround going here. They'll start this drive with 1st down. Working out of the gun, it's Lawrence. He'll go underneath here. The running back out of the backfield. Here's 2nd and 6. Throwing is Lawrence. That's over the middle to the tight end Ingram. Set to go now on 1st and 10. To throw is Lawrence. That's 3. 3rd time tonight he's been intercepted.
There's that man again.
With a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
And at this point in the game, Mike, we all know one play can be the difference between winning and losing. And now after that poor throw, we'll see, can they capitalize on this extra possession that they just stole?
The home team's offense and their running back set to go once more. And we'll give you a look at some of the highlights. He's had a number of them over that magic mark, over 100 yards on the ground, including a rushing touchdown. He has been a handful for the defense right throughout. A gain of 4 as he's taken down. Here's a 2nd and 6. Out of the gun, here's a give to Taylor. And he's going to pick it up, take it down inside the 35 for the 1st down.
2nd down at these distances, Mike, you pretty much anticipate a pass, and I think that's what the defense was lined up thinking. In this case, they leave a little too much room on the ground, and the offense is able to pick up a first down.
Here's Richardson. Going to keep this himself. Oh, a loose football. And fortunately, this is going to get out of bounds. So no turnover, and it's actually going to wind up a first down. Give up the middle to Taylor. He'll fight forward for a short pickup to the 16. Here's a 2nd and 9. Victory formation here as he's down to a knee. So it's a win for the Colts. They're able to finish the season in style as they get the victory here in the finale in Week 18. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. The Colts, winners here in the Circle City, as we say so long from Indianapolis.
Holy cow. Grief. We made it. At 8-9, we got to take on the freaking Ravens.
Come on, set! Ready? Ready? Let's go now. Ready?